host to Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016. There's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Levi's Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was deafening. They're set for football as the 49ers get ready to do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, Week 1. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. First carry for Raheem Mostert, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Byron Murphy on the tackle.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it.
Montez.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. They'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That's going to bring up fourth down. Only a gain of 2 there.
It's fourth down.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. The Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Murray. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown.
Christian Kirk, 31 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
Makes the score Cardinals 7, 49ers nothing. Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Garoppolo now. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Jordan Phillips. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. They're back down to the original line of scrimmage thanks to that 8-yard gain. 3rd down now to follow.
Brings up 3rd.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
At the 48-yard line.
From the gun, a run with Mostert. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Pickup brings up 2nd and
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Garoppolo going to look to keep it. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
brought him down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
What a breakout season Raheem Mostert had in 2019, and now he's got a chance to be the lead back for his team. In fact, he spent time in the offseason bulking up, trying to get stronger to absorb the extra hits and be available for more snaps. He wants to be a guy who carries the ball from game 1 all the way through game 16 in the regular season. They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And some room to maneuver. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 22 yards there, a first down.
At the 11-yard line.
Back to the running game with Mostert. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
First down.
A nice catch there by Christian Kirk. Had 709 yards.
Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
The fumble on first down. Now here's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Murray. Complete to his running back, Kenyon Drake. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Murray. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. And his throw here's incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Now the 49ers electing to leave the offense out there and go for 2. They'll look to throw, and they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught, and it stretches their lead up to 8.
15, Cardinals 7. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Murray. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins, an 80-yard touchdown. And now the Cardinals are within a 2-point conversion of tying up this game. I know this defense knew it coming into the game, Charles, and they know it even more now. DeAndre Hopkins is a tough cover.
And anytime you see him out there and there's less than double or triple teaming him, take a shot with him. Just what you're talking about. If he's such a tough cover, one guy's not going to get it done. Throw the ball out there. Let him go get it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
On 2nd and 12, Garoppolo is going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Corey Peters able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down. They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Kendrick Bourne, 41 yards. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for 2. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Niners 23, Cardinals 14.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Up past the 30. This up over the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to mid. 1st down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these.
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive. Played well and is skillful. I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Murray. Throw left side complete. That's Drake. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
And this is
from the gun. Murray. And he'll go underneath here to Drake. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains.
And the Cardinals.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. 1st down, Murray. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert, and he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on 2nd down. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one. But they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down.
Now 3rd down.
Let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
To throw, Montez. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, P.I. gives him the first.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
Cut. He's crossing. He's checking crack.
Now Montez. It got his man complete. 20, 10, 5. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there just before halftime. 77 yards. Forced out and across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Steven Montez making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
His kick is
Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead.
14. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. From the gun, Murray. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Murray now to throw. He'll set up the screen to Drake. No gain on the screen there at 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray, he'll take a shot for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Fourth down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage.
For Kenyon Drake, incomplete. It's now fourth down.
On fourth down, here's Zane Gonzalez for the Cardinal field goal. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. Gonzalez's kick is good. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. He was solid on the field goal, but not as solid on the kickoff there, and that'll put him at the 40-yard line to start this drive. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Shotgun now from Murray. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. But Nick Bosa so quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down.
And there's Kyler Murray being sacked. And in his first year in the league, surprising to a lot of people, he was the most sacked quarterback. Went down 48 times. And when you think about the mobility that he possesses, that really does surprise.
DeAndre Hopkins, he's all alone. Touchdown, Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46.
He was taken down.
Chandler Jones, a former All-Pro, in on the tackle.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, Kai just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
Just like that. Just like that.
Here's the option. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory.
Ball carrier.
And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
3rd and 2.
Here's Montez. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. It's a first down following a gain of 3. Now a guy who missed the last 2 full seasons, it's Jerick McKinnon. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Hassan Reddick in on
this has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And that is incomplete. He was looking for the rookie Brandon Ayuk, and it's 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Switch up. Mike 59.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals 18. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
59, Mike. Check.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They'll run with Mostert. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Raheem Mostert with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for 2. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
38. Cardinals 24.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. On the return, Andy Isabella. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 64 yards on 1st and goal, Drake. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
They juked him, and he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. Here's Murray. And it's caught. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. Plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well. but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
Murray sets to throw on fourth. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the fourth and final quarter. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Back to throw now in his own end zone. And that'll be incomplete. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll throw again from their own end zone. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. He's at the 50. 30. The 20. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 99 yards. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Now the Niners once again electing to go for 2. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, two sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one.
At their own 29-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. Dancing to his left. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Murray now on first down. Going deep for Hopkins. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off on a safety, Jarquiski Tart. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
He was trying to get it to Jerick McKinnon there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
He's got a first. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. He'll decide to keep this once more. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It was Marcus Golden that time who came roaring in to get him.
Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
That one good for 14 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Now this time he'll look to throw. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
It's 4th down.
They'll try and run the option, and nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. He needed a couple, but he didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That goes for a gain of 31.
And the Cardinals.
Murray now on 1st down. And that's caught at the 25. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
Arizona.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Now Drake loses the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable 4th quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery.
Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Complete.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle. Second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Niners. Gold with the extra point, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
Cardinals 24.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position.
38-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
21, here we go.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
You force the incompletion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Mike, check, 59.
Here's Mostert.
And he's going to have a Niners first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
49er first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now this time, Garoppolo will throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.